My name's Nana. I'm an employment support officer for a local authority, assisting people with disability gain employment. And I'm here today to speak about openness, inclusivity in the workplace for people with disability. Best person I can talk about is a handsome gentleman, myself. So, I've lived with a tracheostomy all my life due to the unfortunate of being born 6 months premature. So, in the workplace, I was judged or I was not considered purely because community or society or the employer didn't quite understand how to box me in a corner because of my disability. I was often asked, even though employers shouldn't ask, I was often asked, how does my disability affect me? You know, is it going to affect the job? Now, all fair and well asking me that question, but it demoralized me in the sense that you're looking at me as a disabled person rather than looking at me as, okay, this is Nana, he's got the skills, he's got the passion, we can include him in the workplace and he will excel. There were many times in some workplaces I walked out because I didn't feel valued. I felt my work was seen as a third-class citizen because I asked for extra support, which I should have been given. I challenged the status quo in terms of asking questions of the employment sector or the employment law says this is how I need to be treated in the workplace. And all I could hear from organizations was, well, this is how we do in our organization. This is what HR says we can do, so that's all we can do. If you're an employer and you're really inclusive, you're really diverse, you're really open to change, you should go over and beyond. As it stands now, government department is taking the lead on making employers aware that they need to be disability confident. What does that entail? That entails a conversation with a person with a disability. That entails stripping away the bias attitudes towards disability. That entails having faith in me and not thinking, oh, I'm not going to be productive to your team, you know, or you feel because I've got a disability, I'm going to drain your financial budget. Look at me as a person, understand what I can do, assist me along the way. If we're going to make a change in community and society, I could tell you to treat people fairly, make a campaign, bring attention to it. But if we really want to change how employers look at the bigger picture of recruiting a person with disability, we need to focus on the attitudes within the workplace. We need to look at individuals. If we come to one cohesion that we're all different individuals, we all want to be treated fairly, we all want to be accepted, I think because employers are made out of people, companies are run by people, we need to look within ourselves and understand, how would I want to be treated as a person? If I had a disability, would I want to be treated different? You know, if I was to apply for a job, you know, would I want to be treated like everybody else, or would I want a way in which I could comfortably excel? So employers need to look at individuals, change of attitude. You can put as much laws as you want into community, but it's down to people. As I said, companies are made or run by people, and we as people need to change our mindset, our belief, and sometimes we need to leave some of the prejudice from other people. We need to act as heroes for people with disabilities, and we need to make them feel that they can excel. because there's not enough hope in society these days. So my thing is, employers, people that run these companies, look within yourself and treat people how you want to be treated. So today I've had a wonderful time recording for Marfo, expressing my views on employment, disability, and inclusion. A little thing I want you to do is share your own stories. If you're a disabled person and you've had an employer that really gets you, really understands you, really bonds with you, really has empathy for you as a person, and is giving you the chance to excel, share your story. If, unfortunately, you've had a disastrous experience with your employer and you want to share bad practices, or you want to, bring an attention to what an employer should do and shouldn't do, that would be an excellent contribution to what I'm trying to achieve. Because I feel the only way we're going to change the narrative is by talking, by sharing our experiences and learning from one another, because it takes time. We're getting there slowly. We've started the cement work, and hopefully we should build a castle. So share your experiences, share your views, and last but not least, be unique, be confident, and don't let anyone tell you no. Even if you have a lot of doors slammed in your face, one door will recognize your talent.